Go ahead.
I am Maurice David Maitland, an American attorney, members of the state and federal bar in the United States of America, and former staff of the Montego Bay RM courts. I extend greetings to the government and people of Jamaica, the Jamaican bar, the judiciary, and the court staff and other government officials here. I am here mourning the loss of my dear friend and mentor, His Honor Mr. Wilson Smith, a distinguished Jamaican judge. Judge Smith has been a gentleman of extraordinary ability and kindness to others without expectation of benefits. Specifically, Judge Smith served as my mentor when he was approached and selected by the late Maurice Simpson, former RM Courts Montego Bay, because of Judge Smith's outstanding ability to retain and promote professionalism in the court system. And despite my training in hospitality management with an internship at the Half Moon Hotel, Judge Smith's private tutoring at his mother's home in Montego Bay had enabled me to achieve a temporary assistant clerk status at the RM Courts to a qualified deputy clerk of the court's position in Kingston, Jamaica. Judge Smith's customer care skill has been outstanding to members of the court staff and also to members of the public. This is my personal and professional relationship with Judge Smith and his family. Exceed, I would say, 30 years. Yes, 30 years. And I believe the Jamaican bar and the court system have been very fortunate to have such a distinguished gentleman, an attorney at law, who has honesty and integrity as a way of life in the courts when you serve as a prosecutor and also as a judge in the RM courts. He was a true man of the faith, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. At times, we used to talk about church activities, and he put me straight when I'm not doing the right thing, and I do appreciate him. Judge Smith was very, very compassionate in the pursuit of justice and the proper administration and enforcement in the rule of law. A time when the rule of law is threatened, Judge Smith is needed. Fortunately, he's not with us. Judge Smith's inspiration will be with us a very long time, especially his dear beloved wife, Mrs. Smith, who he always bragged to me, his private secretary, that has enabled him to be successful in such a great manner. And that I spoke with Broderick and Stephen recently, and they indicated to me, they confirm it, what he said about his wife, that she's the one that really helped him type all his papers from law school, and also private secretary. At one point, Judge Smith said to me, she worth more than $1 million. And I am so grateful for him, a very devoted husband, a very devoted father, a very devoted gentleman in the courts as well. So my family and I will remember the unforgettable moments by Judge Smith, and I thank Jesus for the love and compassion we experience with him and with others. Such a beloved soul that was sent to us by God. At this moment, at this very moment, I believe only the grace of God can sustain us. Only the grace of God can sustain us. And I thank God again for helping him to be such a great gentleman and attorney who reach out to us and help us. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. I miss him.